Know that there's a U.S. landmark or historic landmark in Morocco? Morocco is in North Africa. Did you know that? Okay, welcome again to History and Facts for Freaks. We are going to dive into this one right away. What if I told you that one of America's national historic landmark isn't in the U.S. or any U.S. territory, but actually can be found in North Africa, which is the country of Morocco? Yes. We are talking about a landmark that's across the Atlantic Ocean, right in the motherland of Africa. Let's unpack this story of how this historic building ended up in Tangier and why it still matters today. Okay, since 1960, the National Historic Landmark Program has designed around 2,600 sites that are important to the history and the development of the United States. Most of them are right here in the United States. Think Independence Hall in Philly or even the Fresno Sanitary Landfill in California. But one landmark stands out because it's in a sovereign country that the US has never ruled, occupied, or colonized. That country is Morocco. Okay? So let's wind to 1777. We started in the 1800s, but we're going back into 1777 while Washington was still battling the British. That friendship was sealed with a treaty of peace and friendship in 1786. And guess what? That treaty is still in effect as of today, the longest unbroken diplomatic relationship in U.S. history. In 1821, as a gesture of goodwill, Morocco gave the U.S. a mansion in the heart of Tangier, Medina, the old walled city. This building became the Tangier American Legation, so, and it has had quite the resume, okay? A U.S. consulate, that's what it has, a hub of espionage during the World War II, a Peace Corps training center, and now a research and cultural institute for U.S.-Morocco relations. In 1982, it officially became a U.S. National Historic Landmark, and it's still owned by the U.S., leased to the Tangier American Legation Institute for Moroccan Studies. And while we are geeking out on Moroccan history, here's another mind-blowing one, okay? In 859 CE, a woman named Fatima al-Fatur founded a mosque in Fes, F-E-S, that later became the University of Al-Qarawiyyin. Okay, let me not butcher the word. Today, it's often considered the oldest continuously operating university in the world. A woman founded a university over a millennium ago. Now that's a fact you can't turn down, okay? So, just a recap, the US has a national historic landmark in Morocco. If you did not know this, now you know. Because of one of the world's oldest friendship between the two different nations, what started with as a diplomacy in the 1700 now lives on in a beautiful building filled with history, art, and collaboration. Have you ever visited a historic site outside your own country that was tied to your nation's history? Well, let me know in the comment section. Those who love to travel, like me, I love to travel. So if you've been to any other country that you've seen any good historic landmarks that reminds you of the US or any other country, let me know and we might explore that the next time. And if you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for more wild, wonderful, and crazy history and facts from around the world. This is History and Facts for Freaks, where borders don't stop a good story. Ah, I love that one. See you later and have fun this week. Bye.